What is up, you gorgeous, fabulous creatures, and welcome to another week in my world. You're here with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach. Welcome to the Losing It podcast. If you are new, we've had a lot of new people joining us. Who's that? Who's us? Me and my multiple personalities. There's been a lot of new people finding me over the last few weeks, and I'm very fucking excited to have you in my world. First and foremost, welcome on in, honey. You are so fucking welcome here. This is where the gorgeous, fabulous freaks of the internet hang out. And I say freaks with the most loving term because we are the ones who understand the pain of emotional eating. We are the ones who understand what it's like to suffer so badly with wanting to be skinny and wanting to be thin and just not seeming to be able to get our shit together to be able to do that. We are the ones who have been in this situation for more. Don't even try and tell me. I had somebody once that was like, I suffered with emotional eating for a year. I'm like, fuck off out of my face, you and your fucking 12 months. I was in that hellhole for 30 years. Try and tell me that is somehow a comparison. I know what it's like to suffer with binge eating, overeating, undereating. I've been 20 kilos overweight. I've been 20 kilos underweight. And let me tell you right now, neither of them made me very fucking happy. In fact, I would have sworn to you black and blue that when I was skinny, everything in my life, that was the whole reason I was so desperate to lose the weight. I thought everything in my life will be fucking magical when I'm skinny. All my problems will go away when I'm skinny. Or it's not that I was delusional. I mean, I knew that my problems weren't going to go away. I just thought, not only thought, I knew in my heart that when I was skinny, problems of life could come at me, but they would roll off me like fucking Teflon. They would roll off like water on the duck's back because there would be a care factor of less than fucking zero coming from me because I couldn't care about nothing because I was skinny now. Skinny. I would be flying high on like some dopamine hit for the rest of my life because I'd lost weight. And tell me I'm not alone. So many of us think that. We think that the weight loss is going to give us this magical euphoria that we just know is there for us. If only we could lose the weight. So with that being said, I want to talk a little bit about this week. I want to talk a little bit about the actual investment. Oh, I'm dropping my spectacles on the ground. Hang on a minute. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, can we start again? Take two. I want to talk about the actual investment that it takes, that you have to make in yourself in order to be able to manifest, bring to life, live in and up to this magical place that we think weight loss is going to give us. Now, first of all, I'm not saying ditch your weight loss dreams because yes, you deserve to be in a body that you feel comfortable in. I'm not saying you need to hit the same weight that you were in high school. That's so fucking unrealistic. It's stupid. I'm pausing here for emphasis, honey. So many women are obsessed with the number on the bathroom scale, which is why my entire membership is called F the Scale, because you are fucking up your own mental well-being and your PMA. If you don't know what a PMA is, that's your positive mental attitude. You are fucking it up entirely by focusing only on the numbers on the scale. We'll have to talk about that another day because that's not where I'm going today. You can already tell by the aggression and the excitement in my voice that there is a smackdown coming. So get ready. If you can't handle my smackdowns, this is not the podcast for you. If you can't handle a reality check, this is definitely not the fucking podcast for you. And if you can't handle somebody telling it like it fucking is and telling you to pull your socks up, put your big girl pants on and be real about this journey that we call weight loss and emotional eating, this is definitely not the podcast for you. But for those of you that can hack it, that can take it and also understand that I'm here and giving you all of this from a place of love for you because I've been where you are and it was complete hell. And now I'm out the other side and I'm so fucking determined to bring you over here with me. I will not stop until I do. That's the mission. So here's the vibe for today. I was reading a book the other day. If you want to know what book it is, just come find me on Insta and DM me and I'll send you the info. But there's a quote in the book that says, your lack of investment in yourself is so much more disrespectful than any fucking words I could ever speak or will express in this book. This is what the author wrote. Your lack of investment in yourself is so much more disrespectful than any fucking words I could ever speak or will express in this particular book. And this is the entire vibe for today. Let me tell you a little bit more about this. I have someone that I know in my world. I wouldn't call them a friend, but I have someone that I know in my world, and they have a problem with alcohol. And when I say a problem with alcohol, they drink way too much, and then they fuck up their life, their relationship with their husband, their relationship with their children. Everything gets fucked up. Of course, that's what alcohol does. It's not there to make your life better. It's there to fuck you over. So she has a problem with alcohol. She knows she has a problem with alcohol. She wants to fix the problem with alcohol, and that's column A. So let's sit all that in column A. This individual knows that they have a problem, and they know how detrimental the problem is, and they know they want to fix the problem. In column B, this person says, I love my children more than anything on this fucking planet. Anybody that gets in the way or like can potentially hurt my child, I'll kill them. Kill them. If anybody steps out of line around my children, kill them. It's not actually what she says at all. But she loves them like a mama should, I'm sure. She says, I'm a fierce mama bear. I love my kids more than anything. And that's great. Very commendable. But she obviously doesn't fucking love them enough to give up the alcohol because she won't do it. Now, she would say, I can't. I really struggle. Can't and won't are words that can be absolutely interchanged. And I believe that won't is the accurate word there in this scenario for the person that I know. I'm not talking about anybody else that's got any issues and maybe people that are much further gone than that. But this person, she just won't do it. Now, yes, definitely she has a problem. I'm talking making late night booze runs, taking the children's pocket money to make late night fucking booze runs, hiding booze around the house, in bathrooms and fucking stupid places where the children have found it, having tremendous fights all the time, every day with her spouse and the children because of the alcohol, driving. No, I'm not going to say no more because I'm going to get my ass in trouble. But you can see this is a problem, massive problem, but they won't change. Now, on the flip side, now you're all sitting there. I know you are. Don't tell me that you're not. You're listening to this now going, oh my God, that's a bad mother. How bad is she? Is she? Is she? Because I want you to sit there and tell me how different that is from you hiding your chocolate wrappers around so nobody finds that, from you making the Macca's run and then making sure nobody finds out about it, from you buying stuff secretly in your lunch break at work, stuffing your face and then hiding the evidence so that nobody finds out about it. And then you have the fucking audacity to show up to your family, friends and loved ones and give them this fucking second-rate version of you that's still got the mental and emotional issues that come with being overweight and going, here I am, just love me, when you have the ability to do better and be better because you fucking know better, but you won't do it. I need to take a pause and take a breather. I feel like somebody's going to come at me through the interwebs now and just be like, you're going to get off out of my space with you and your yelling and your aggression. But I want you to know this is fucking serious. We so easily sit back and judge other people. Ooh, look at them. Look what they're doing. And you just gloss right on over what you're doing. Oh, because you have a reason. Yeah, but I've had a hard day. I'm in a really bad relationship. I'm struggling with my teenager who's doing XYZ. I wish I had a teenager and now I'm just going to eat instead because my life is empty or I'm an empty nester. Honey, it's time to, as we said earlier, pull up your socks, put on your big girl pants and really take a good fucking look. Are you in a position where you can't do any better than you are doing? Or is it that you just won't do it? It's not that you don't know what to do. You just don't want to do what you know. And why? Because just like the scenario that I told you with this individual that I know, it's uncomfortable. It's very fucking uncomfortable. Nobody wants to say no to themselves when they really, really are craving something so bad. Sugar is addictive. We know that. I'm not going to pretend that it isn't because I've been in that place and sometimes I still am, where I feel like I would like run over your grandmother for a chocolate bar. Oh, no, I don't. I wouldn't do that. Run over nobody's grandmother. But you understand what I'm saying. You know what it's like. That craving is so fucking strong for sugar. And it can be the same with salty, snacky, crunchy things. I get it. I'm not saying it isn't hard. I'm just saying you don't want to do the hard work. You want the results. You're still out there Googling for your next fix, knowing all the while that the answer was here in front of you, but you didn't want to do it. There's got to be an easier way, surely. This person says they took a pill and they fucking night shredded all the fat off their body. It was like they got a Dyson vacuum and fucking sucked it all off. That is not a thing. Not only is it not a thing, it's never going to be a thing. I know, I'm no fool. I know there's 1,001 new weight loss drugs on the market. Tell me, first up, I fucking want to know how all these people who are taking this medication to lose the weight are going to be in 20 years' time if the weight 10, 5, 2, show me them in 18 months' time with the weight all gone, still gone. It just won't be the case. You can't starve yourself and then go back to eating regular food and not put on weight. Again, not a thing. My whole fucking life is pointing out to you people things that are not actually things. So I'm going to give you the answer now. That's enough with the yelling. Now I'm going to give you the answer. Here's the answer. Do the fucking work. What does the work look like? You're like, Kylie, what are you the yelling and the screaming and the analogies? What is the work? The work is to do what your conscience is already telling you to do. This is not hard, honey. You know. I'm not saying don't eat biscuits. I'm not saying don't eat cookies, cake, and ice cream. Have it all. You know my eating codes. I've been through it so many times. You can eat anything you want, anything that you want. If it's in alignment with the eating codes, you can eat anything you want if, first of all, it aligns with eating code 1. You only eat when you're hungry. Second of all, you plan it for the day. The second eating code is you make a food plan, you commit to it, and that's what you're going to eat for the day. You don't suddenly eat the surprise tacos that your nana bought over just because she decided and you decided and it looks and smells great. No, you had already decided on what you were going to eat for that day and you fucking stick to that. You can eat the tacos tomorrow. You're just not having them today. The third eating code is to only eat to 80% full. So let's say it's the next day. You want your fucking tacos. Eat Nana's tacos, but you're only eating them to 80% full. That's the magic weight loss code. The fourth eating code is to stop using food as a way to tune out from your emotional and drama, like whatever the fuck else is going on. And the fifth eating code, which is my catch-all and the one I love the absolute most, is act like the person you want to become. You are never going to be living in this dream body that you actually know is possible for you. Oh, the alarms are coming through. I have a client now. This is why I have to get this out really quick. This is why it's coming at you thick and fast today. You are never going to be able to live in this dream body that you know is possible for you. Mostly you know it's possible because you've been there before. You just gained the weight back. You know it's possible. You're never going to get there if you don't, first of all, adhere to these eating codes. But secondly, you got to say no to yourself sometimes. Sometimes. I'm not saying don't eat the chocolate, chips, cake, cookies, ice cream. Have it. But you can't have it all the time, every day, and think that that is in alignment with your conscience. There's a part of you every single time you go to put that extra chip in your mouth, there's a part of you that already knows that you've had your 6 chips past where you should have stopped. You know that. But now you're starting the negotiation with yourself. You're like, yeah, but it's nearly at the bottom of the packet. And what if I just finish them off? Then they won't be here to haunt me tomorrow. That, I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm calling bullshit. You have self-control. It's time to exercise it. So with that, I'm going to invite you once again to come and join me and the women that are losing weight inside of my membership, F the Scale. Come on over, KyliePax.com/F the Scale. I always want to say F the fucking scale, but that isn't the URL. The URL is KyliePax.com/F the Scale. Just come over, see the testimonials. There's hundreds of testimonials from thousands of women now who have used my method, like 8,000 women that have used this method and lost weight. I just want to say, don't you want to be one of them? Honeys, I'm leaving this with you because I think this is a powerful message and I don't want us to be judging other women for their so seemingly shortfalls when we have a shit ton of our own to take care of first. We're here to love and support each other, not to point fingers. We are also here to look solidly at ourselves, not overlook things and not gloss over things and not pretend problems that are there are not that big a deal. If it's causing you pain and discomfort every day, and I'm not even talking about physical pain in your body, I'm talking about emotional pain. You know you're capable of more. It's not that the weight doesn't cause us pain. The most painful thing is when you know you're capable of more and you don't do it. That is what fucking hurts the most. So with that, Remember, the only person who can change your life is you. When you step up, stop looking at what everybody else is doing and start paying attention to yourself, holding yourself accountable. And if you feel like you can't do it, then you get somebody who can. Honey, that's when you've got what it takes. Sending you love. I'll see you next week. Until then, gorgeous ones, bye for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to shimmy your butt over to kyliepax.com and sign up for one of my programs so you can start losing your weight now. You'll also find helpful notes and resources in my past podcasts that will help you lose the weight without all the BS drama. I will see you next week.